Hello and welcome back to CS38 Racing, and we are here for MotoGP Career Mode. I believe it should be episode 5 that we are on now. And it's test day. It's a test day. So if you haven't seen the last episode, it has a bit more involved action, race action. So go check that out. In the overall standings, we're currently sitting in 4th, so not a bad opening leg to the season at this stage. Better than I was expecting. We're still aiming to keep ourselves in the top 5 in the championship, which we're currently doing. At the moment, we're currently the top Aprilia, so a rookie as the top Aprilia, I think that's a pretty darn good start, particularly against the likes of someone like Pecco Bagnaia. Okay. Now if we check our relationship with the paddock, we're all pretty good. The packs will be applied at the next Jerez Test, so we've got some improvements coming there, which would be good. So I'm not entirely sure what improvements that's going to increase, but we'll figure that out as we go. So that's looking pretty good. Let's check our MotoGP wall. I have to say the continuing growth is down to C Racing for Aprilia. So let's go to the test. Okay, so this is a new dynamic. This is good to see. Prepare the tests by choosing on which development area you will make your team concentrate. As a team leader, you can influence only development of the Spec B bike. Okay. Engine, I think we're okay. I think handling would be good. By developing the ECU, you can improve the control unit, getting increased accurate interventions of electronics during sessions on track. By developing the aerodynamics, you can take advantage of the aerodynamic load by using the air channels on the bike to increase the traction of the tyres on the asphalt and aerodynamic penetration to support top speed. By developing the load, you can take advantage of aerodynamic load by using air channels on the bike to support its top speed. Develop the engine area so you can improve to have more power. Control acceleration phases. When developing the engine area, you get more power. In this way, achieving high top speeds, you can improve delivery to be more controlled during acceleration phases. Frame stability to get more composed bike when entering bends or handling, so the bike responds quicker along the guided sections and when changing direction. I think we're going to go with handling, because I think our fuel delivery is pretty okay. So we're back down at Jerez. Oh, okay, so specification A is the bike with the official livery developed based on the instructions given by the manufacturer's leader rider. Specification B is the bike with carbon livery developed according to instructions given by your team leader, which is us in this situation. So they've gone for electronic development and we've gone for handling. So which I guess the only way to go is testing back to back. So let's go with bike A. We'll change both of them to the recommended. I think that's what we're running on them anyway. From last race. Oop, did not mean to change that. Change the gear ratios. Geometry is the same. Use the high mass brake. We'll make that the same on the B-spec bike to ensure that we're keeping everything consistent with our back-to-back testing. Okay, so we're going to go bike A, we're going to go with mediums. Let's do 5 laps on bike A, 5 laps on bike B, and see if we can get some accurate feedback. Right now the tyres are a bit cold, so we just got to ease into it. Okay, so let's start this test on medium tyres. Bit deep there. Times during the Grand Prix on the weekend, because normally these tests are the Monday or Tuesday after the Grand Prix. They were all very competitive times. Bike does feel a bit twitchy, but it does turn a lot better. From memory anyway, I mean, there might not be a huge difference. That was not the cleanest lap. But we're testing, so the main point is to try and develop the bike. That lap was a lot better there. Oh, we're a little bit deep here. Well, it is in the mid-corner turning a bit better, and on entry I can feel that it's a bit more precise. We've got one more lap on this spec. Do we make any improvement here? No. Just overshot that one. Let Pezecki and Zarco go through. I know that testing can be a very different game. The Grand Prix. So we're doing relatively consistent times of 137.8, 137.8. Okay, so we've done 5 laps on Spec A, which we will switch over to Spec B and use medium tyres. Deep, we're a bit deep. Failed to get that stopped. Okay, so that's lap 1 down. Oh, struggling to get that pulled up. This lap is a little bit of a write-off, but that previous lap was quicker than our previous time beforehand. So we did a 1:36.8 previously, now we've done a 1:36. Well, as you can see there on the little tower on the right-hand side of the screen. We managed to do about 2/10. Quicker with the Spec B bike on medium tyres. stuff up into this turn here. Okay, so we've completed pretty much 5 laps on both bikes. We have been faster on the Spec B bike, but let's switch back to Spec A. Let's have a run on the soft compound. See what it's like on the softs. So Banyaya's topping the test at the moment, which is seeming to be quite good for Aprilia's development. Running a bit wide here. Okay, let's see how the softs go. Right on the back of Digi there. Okay, so that's definitely an improvement. On a soft tire, it's a lot stronger, this bike. We've had the first crash of our session. So let's return to pit. Now let's see if... So... Bike A has an increase in engine power, increased control in fuel delivery, stability and handling. It's just switching between electronics development and aerodynamic penetration. That's the only difference between these two bikes. So let's switch to bike B and test it on softs and see if it can do a bit of a time attack shootout sort of feel. Both bikes feel good. It's not handling as well on the soft. Can definitely feel that. lost it on that lap there. This is feeling better. If we return to pit, so I think if we look at our session and results, personal times, our fastest lap has been a 1:36.555, which, oh no, that's the ideal lap, sorry. So with the Spec B, our fastest lap has been a 1:36.931 compared to 1:36.730. So Spec B has on average, from the first few runs, has been the fastest overall. How's our little... Okay. So Spec B, you're doing... Spec A, sorry, we've got... If we were looking at race pace, we're probably doing an average of a 37.8 to a low 38... 1.37.8 to a high 37 to a low 38. Whereas with this, we're doing low 37s, mid 37s to high 37. So I'd say bike B is probably the better option here. We're going to finish the test. So choose the bike you wish you will race, with which you will race. I'm going to go Spec B. Oh, okay, now we're versing Pecco. That's going to be interesting. So that rounds it out for this one, guys. If you've enjoyed that, give it a big thumbs up, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and don't forget to check out the other videos here on the channel. I am in the process of trying to diversify what it is that's being recorded. It's taking a little bit longer than I would like to, but that is also on the table. But anyway, stay safe, keep playing games, keep having fun, keep living life, and see you on the next one.